Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Please, if this is your first time here, you're welcome. Please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below and please click on the bell icon beside it. Thank you so much. So the previous update about Jodha and Akbar was how Maham Anga took Queen Chand to another place because Jalal was already searching for Queen Chand, and Maham Anga took her from where she was holding her captive to another place. And Negal, that is Shenaz, waged war against Jalal, but Jalal refused to fight with Shenaz, and Jodha was pleading with Jalal to fight the war for the sake of the Mughal Sultanate. That was the last update. Let's continue from there. Amida offers namas and prays to God to give Jalal the strength that he needs to choose the right path and win every war. Akbar and Todamal comes to meet Amida, and Todamal says that he doesn't know how to talk to Amida, but he have to tell Amida about the war. Akbar says that they has got to know who is helping Negal in the war, and it is none other than Mahak Chichak. Amida says that she knew that Mahak Chichak doesn't like her and Jalal, but why did Mahak Chichak have to go to such extent? And now she knows who is turning Negal against Jalal, and Mahak Chichak is starting war against Jalal, and this is betrayal, and Jalal cannot bear this. Todamal says that Jalal says no when they ask him to do the war against Negal, and now if Jalal gets to know about Mahak Chichak, then what would happen? Amida says that she knows that Jalal will be broken by this news, but King Jalal have to answer to this war. Akbar says that if Amida make Jalal understand, then it will be good, and Amida agrees to talk to Jalal. Jalal comes to the court and asks Amida that why did she call all the people to talk to him. Amida says that she doesn't want to talk to her son, but she wants to address King Jalal. Amida says that they got to know who is helping Negal in the war, and it was Mahak Chichak that is doing this, because Mahak Chichak won Jalal's throne and everyone were shocked. Akbar asks Jalal to order them on what to do, and Jalal says that his mother and his sister wants to do war against him, and Jalal was shattered. Todamal says that they don't respect relationship, and it was only Negal they could say that she was angry, but now they are attacking Jalal's Sultanate. Amida says that if they stay silent against the betrayers, then the people will think that the king is not able to protect them, so Jalal have to take a decision. Akbar asks Jalal to give them permission for war, and Jalal says that being a king, he have the duty to protect his people. Jalal says that he always respects his relatives, but his relatives did not reciprocate back, and if his mother and sister is a threat to his nation, then King Jalal's sword will not sit quietly, and Hakim looks at Jalal worriedly. Jalal says enough, now he cannot stay silent, and what do they think? That he will not do anything? Jalal says that they can kill him, but he will not let them kill his people, and King Jalal is announcing war against Mahak Chichak and Negal, and all the ministers take out their swords except Hakim. Abdulmali and Negal comes to meet Mahak Chichak and they greet her. Mahak Chichak says to Ada that she wants to be alone with Negal, and Ada says that but he is, and before Ada could complete his statement, Beg says that it is Mahak Chichak's order, and she doesn't like to listen to no, and Ada angrily leaves. Mahak Chichak says to Adam that this war is not going to be easy, because for what she knows, Mahak Chichak will put her 100% in this war, and this is going to be dangerous. Adam says that he have to go to this war and he have to fight from Jalal's side, and it is strange that the king that he wanted to kill, then he still have to fight for him, and what if something happens to him? Maham Anga says that nothing would happen to Adam, and Jalal has decided to leave some soldiers in the palace, and she will try to make Jalal let Adam stay in the palace. Maham Anga says that if Jalal wins or lose this war, then in both cases, she and Adam will still win. Mahak Chichak says to Negal that congratulations, because Negal has started war in Agra, and she came to her safely. Mahak Chichak shows Negal blood and says that the blood is of the people who were loyal to Jalal, and one day, Negal will sit on the Agra's throne, and Negal says that it is her wish to sit on the throne. Mahak Chichak says that Negal have to fight till the end, and Negal says that Mahak Chichak trusted her, so she will not let Mahak Chichak down, and Mahak Chichak asks Beg to take Negal to her room, and Beg takes Negal away. Mahak Chichak tells Abumali that her sister and Abumali's wife is waiting for him, and Abumali nods and goes. Mahak Chichak says to herself that she is waiting for the day when Negal will win Agra, and Negal will give her the throne, and she will be the queen instead of Negal. Jodha says to Salima that she is sad for Hakim, because Hakim was very sad when Amida told them about Mahak Chichak. Salima says that Hakim loves Jalal and his mother, so he must be sad. Salima says that she doesn't understand why Mark Chichak is doing this, and this way, Mark Chichak is going against Humayun as well. Jalal comes there and says that he doesn't have much time, but he is very worried about Hakim, because Hakim was very sad hearing that there will be war against his mother. Jodha says that that was what they were talking about, and Jalal says that Hakim loves his mother a lot, and Hakim must be worried to choose between his brother and his mother. Jodha says that it is the same situation for Jalal too, and Jalal says yes, but he is a king, and he has to do what is right, and Jalal leaves. Akbar gives report to Jalal about the Mughal force and their weapon, and Akbar says that their soldiers are spread in different regions, so their force is less in numbers than Mark Chichak's force. Jalal says yes, their force is less but their power is much, and if they use their soldiers wisely, then they will win the war. Akbar tells Jalal about Mark Chichak's force, and Akbar says that they are coming to Agra. Hakim comes there, and Hakim says that his sultanate are being attacked, so he is ready to fight. Jalal says that but Mark Chichak is Hakim's mother. Hakim says that Mark Chichak is Jalal's mother too, but Jalal is also doing the war against her, and Jalal is protecting his nation, and he would also do the same, and he will bury his mother after she dies, but now he have to fight against her. Akbar says that there is one problem, because to protect the harem women, then they have to leave some soldiers here. Jalal says that so they have to keep the soldiers here too, but he doesn't have enough force, so it is his decision that harem will come with him for the war, and that way, all his wives will be with him during the war. Todamal says that it can be dangerous for them, but Jalal says that harem can be attacked when he is not here, so it is safe that they come with him. Jalal comes to the harem women and says that they all know that he needed a full force with him to fight in the battle and to protect everyone. Then he cannot leave everyone in harem, so they all will come with him. Amida says that is it safe for the women, and Jalal says that Shenas knows this palace very well and she can attack the palace, so they would all have to come with him, and Salima agrees with Jalal. Jalal says to all the women that their protection is his responsibility and they all have to leave the palace as soon as possible. And Jalal tells Maham Anga that it is her responsibility to take out all the wives of harem from the palace, and Maham Anga nods. Jalal was getting ready in his room and Jodha comes there and gives Jalal prasad. Jalal says that why did Jodha's puja finish so fast today? Jodha says that today she have to do one more puja, and that is the Shatra puja, because Jalal is going for a war, and Jodha does Jalal's arti and sings bhajan, and Jodha praises Jalal in the arti song, and Jodha puts red color on Jalal's sword and gives it to him, and Jalal takes the sword and looks at Jodha. Jalal says to Jodha that what did Jodha ask today in her prayers? Jodha says that she prayed that Jalal should win the war and also Nigal's heart, and she hoped that Jalal will come after winning the war. Jalal says that he is sorry, but he have to take Jodha to the battlefield. Jodha says that she is Jalal's wife and she will be happy to come with Jalal. Jalal says that he doesn't know whether he will be able to fight against his sister, but still, Jodha is with him in this situation, so thanks to Jodha. Jodha says that she will be with Jalal always, and Jalal says that today he is alone even though Jodha is with him, but he is running the sultanate alone, so he would want his heir to run this government with him, and Jodha blushed. All the women were packing their stuffs, and one wife asked that till when will the war go on. Rukaya says that she doesn't know, because this is a war, but she prays to God that this war would end fast, and everyone should not think about their clothes and jewelry, because they are not going for celebrations, so they should just take what is needful there, and they should just take things that are also lightweight. Maham Anga comes there and says that she have one suggestion, that harem should not go on war like this. Rukaya says that Jalal ordered that he doesn't want someone to attack the palace in his absence, and also, why do Maham Anga seems happy with this war? Maham Anga says no one likes war, and if they ask the women of harem, then they will say that they don't want to go on the war, and would they be able to bear the war? Rukaya says that everyone has two options, and that is to either stay here in their comfortable beds or come with Jalal as his support. Queen Chand was pleading that they should let her go to her daughter, and the soldier says that this woman is of no use to them now, and the soldier killed Queen Chand, but it turns out to be bad dream of Nigal, and Nigal gets up and says that she is unlucky, that she couldn't free her mother from Jalal's clutches. Mahak Chicha comes to Nigal and asks that what happened, and why is Nigal afraid of her. Negao says no, she got afraid because of a bad dream that she had, and in her dream, they killed her mother. Mahakchichak says that Negao should not rely on a dream that she saw in her eyes closed, and Negao should rather fulfill a dream that she has seen with her eyes opened. Mahakchichak says that Negao is distracting herself from the war, and first, Negao should take revenge from them and bring Jalal to the feet of her mother, and then Jalal will beg in front of Negao's mother. Jodha was packing her stuff, and Jodha feels dizzy and sits on the bed. Moti asks a maid to bring the doctor, and Jodha feels like vomiting. The doctor comes there and checks Jodha, and the doctor smiles and informs Jodha that congratulations, because Jodha is going to become a mother. Jodha and Moti were surprised, and Jodha get up happily and touched her tummy. The doctor says that she would inform Amida and she will get a gift, but Jodha stops the doctor and says that the doctor will not tell anyone about her pregnancy. Moti asks that why, and Jodha says that after much difficulty, Jalal agreed to go for the war against his sister, and if Jalal gets to know that she is pregnant, then Jalal can stop the war, and she doesn't want Jalal to flow in emotions, so she will tell Jalal about the pregnancy after the war. Moti says, so for how many days will Jodha wait? Jodha says that Moti should remember when Sharafuddin attacked Amel. Her sister-in-law did not tell anyone about her pregnancy, and they are Rajvanshi, so they have to become Jalal's strength and not his weakness. And for the future of the nation, she have to hide the news from Jalal, and Jodha requests the doctor not to tell this to anyone. The doctor says that since Jodha can make this big sacrifice, then she would also not tell this to anyone till the war is finished. Jodha thanks the doctor and gives the doctor a ring, and Jodha thinks that she hopes that she has taken the right decision. A maid comes to Jodha and says that Bakshi wants to go with Jalal on the war, and Jodha says that but it is Bakshi's last days of the pregnancy, so Bakshi cannot go anywhere. The maid says that Bakshi is not listening to anyone, and Jodha says to Moti that she would go and ask Jalal to stop Bakshi, and Moti asks Jodha to take care. Jodha comes to Bakshi and asks that where is Bakshi going to. Bakshi says that it is an order that the whole harem will go, and she is part of the harem, so she is going. Jodha says that this is not good for Bakshi's child, but Bakshi says that she has thought of it, and she is going. Jalal comes there and says no, he doesn't know much, but he knows that in the last days of pregnancy, then a woman cannot go on a journey, and he cannot take the risk with Bakshi's child. Bakshi says that she thinks that it will be good if she come with Jalal, and Jalal says that he is taking harem along for their security, and he understands that it is not safe for Bakshi to come with them, because he heard that starting from 3 months of pregnancy and the last month are crucial. Jodha gets lost in thinking, and Jalal asks Jodha that what happened, and is Jodha thinking that she will stay with Bakshi. Jodha says no, she would accompany Jalal, and Jalal says then Jodha should make Bakshi understand that she cannot come, and also Sharafuddin will stay with Bakshi because he doesn't know when he will become a father, but he knows that he will become an uncle soon. Jodha thinks that she wished that she could tell Jalal that he is becoming a father soon, but now the king is more needed than a father. Moti says that she doesn't think that Jodha should go on the journey in this condition, but Jodha says that Moti should be quiet because Jalal wants her to be there and she would go. Jodha prays to Kana that sorry that she did not tell anyone this good news, but she wants Jalal to focus on the war and save his nation. All the harem women comes towards the gate of the palace, and all the king's wife and women sit in their respective palanquin. Adgar and Munim comes there, then Jalal along with Todamal and Akim comes there too. Adam comes to Mam Anga and says that Mam Anga promised that she will not let him go to war, and Mam Anga says that but Jalal is taking the whole of harem to the war, so what could she have done? Adam says that nothing works for Mam Anga, and Adam lives in anger. Jalal was passing by Jodha's palanquin, and Jalal looks at Jodha. Jodha nods to Jalal to be careful, and Jalal greets the Kana idol and leaves from there. Their caravan started their journey towards the war, and Jodha says to Kana that the protection of the Mughal Sultanate is in Kana's hand, so Kana should please save everyone. A voiceover says that the king won over a brother and a mother, and Jalal started his journey to do war with Negal. Soul talk begins, and Jalal Soul says that if I had known that you were pregnant, then I wouldn't have gone to the war. Jodha Soul says that was why I did not tell you this news, because I wanted you to save your nation. Jalal Soul says that this is the unique thing in you, that you hide things for the betterment of others. But our relationship was like this, that we get to know things about each other without saying it. And the soul talk ends. Nigar and Abu Mali get to know that Jalal was coming to war and Arem is with him. Nigar says that in war, one needs soldiers to fight, but will Jalal fight along with his women? Nigar says that she has gone through a lot and she and her mother have suffered a lot, but Jalal is wrong in thinking that she is a woman and she is weak. But no, she will fight with Jalal because she is also a Mughal as well, and she has practiced a lot for this day, and that was why Mark Chichak has given her the whole force. Nigar says to Abu Mali that the Mughal women will come and she will show them what she is capable of doing, and she would capture them and she will put them in prison like Jalal has done with her mother. Then she, as the queen, will be the owner of the Mughal Sultanate. And Abu Mali angrily looks at Nigar. Alright, thank you so much for watching till the end. Please don't forget to give this video a like if you like it, of course. And please don't forget to share it and comment if you can. And I will see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.